Rolling, and the sound is speeding. Hi, welcome to another episode of This Week with Drew. This is for Monday, the Monday edition for Monday, September 28th on 2020. On today's episode, we got How Was My Weekend? And we're going to talk about, did I turn this thing on? Oh, it's not. I missed the fucking intro. Oh no, cause you know that's how Big Drewy wanna flow. Oh man, I fucked that up. We're just gonna keep fucking rolling. Whatever, man. I always forget I got a million fucking volume knobs on this thing, okay? So the process, the signal flow is that I got the mix, the digital audio workstation. We're using Reaper, okay, for the podcast. And then I got the intro that I strategically placed 16 seconds in so I can give myself a little cold open and tell you what the show is going to be about. And then I got to make sure that the intro music the fader is up on the digital audio workstation. And then I run it, and then it goes through my audio interface, which is the, analog to digital to analog converter. It's the sound card in my computer. And then there's a monitor knob that I got and a headphone knob. So I've been working lots on my headphones. So I turn my monitor knob down, and I got to remember to turn the volume knob, the monitor knob, because then that signal then gets fed to this amplifier right here, which powers these two speakers. And there's also a volume knob on fucking here that I got to make sure is turned up all the way, which sometimes I'll turn this down based on whether I'm listening to music or playing guitar or whatever the fuck. So I got like multiple volumes situations to deal with, and I never check the fucking signal flow before I start the podcast. I always just hop right on, and then it's very rare that I'll actually like nail fucking having all the correct volume knobs up. But whatever, man, that's all right. Welcome to the show. You fucking see you fucking walking, you fucking going, you dog, you walking, you fucking want to take you fucking 118, but you fucking come around and you, ooh, Star Wars. On today's show, we're gonna talk about. So how are you? You know what I haven't done in a while? Shout out to my motherfucking Patreon. Shout out to my Drew crew. Shout out to my fucking John, Greg, Isaac, Joel, Mike, Brees, Bubba, Marnus, fucking Taryn, Bryce, Ashley and Isaac, and fucking Com and PG and Taryn, and Joel, and fucking Janie and PG and Com. I don't know if you're still listening to the podcast, bro, but we out here, you know what I mean? Shout out to the motherfucking Break Even Boys and the Drew crew, wherever you do in the motherfucking Drew crew. And also, I'll do this while I'm doing stuff. Today's episode is sponsored, like every episode, by our King Tut's Cannabis. So go to kingtutscannabis.com, use the promo code DREW at checkout to get 10% off your order. Right now, they're giving away some other fucking crap. Sign up for their mailing list. I told you guys last week we're selling 9 pounds of dope. So you guys know, but for anybody who's new or has been hesitant maybe, and they're like, I don't know, should I buy weed online? I got an email on my ID. It's like, yeah, to make sure that you ain't a fucking narc, bro. Only cool people are allowed in this club. So fucking go there. And even if you don't like getting high, man, get some CBD for you, bro. Like you don't need Tylenol, man. You don't need acetaminophen or ibuprofen, man. Just get some CBD on you, or just rub it on you, sprinkle it in your gravy, whatever, man. And then and then go to kingtutscannabis.com, use the promo code Drew for 10% off at checkout. And it's 15% off if it's your first time. So there's a little extra out of it incentive, huh? Just fucking go. Like any good dealer, man. We'll give you a little bit extra for free. And then you'll come see me. I wonder how many... so kingtutscannabis.com. Okay. Smoke like an Egyptian. I wonder how many people that is using the code. So it's got to be up to like 115 or 120 now. And then is that 100? Is that like 5 guys? Is it like 10? Do you use the promo code? Let me know. Hit me up on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or in the Patreon chat or on the Discord server too. And shout out Nick and Mac. We're getting married soon, which is cool. They're gonna live stream their wedding. I'm gonna watch. Okay, so let's do a little bit of fuck. I knew I should have got the clothespin mic. Whatever. Let's do how was my weekend? Because it's Monday. So I had to do comedy at the wedding on Friday. So I drove up to Barrie, and it was like shitty traffic going up there on the 400, but whatever. So I rolled in, and everyone's wearing masks or whatever, and it's like all socially distant tables. And I was like, okay, like cool, because my agent told me that they like hand-picked us, and I was like, what does that even mean? Like, are these people my fans? Do they want me to do comedy at their wedding? And I was like, why are you guys doing this? I got there. I'm like, why? I've been doing comedy for 11 years, and I've never once done a fucking wedding. I was like, why are you guys doing this? And they're like, because we can't have a dance. Dancing is illegal in Ontario. It's footloose, bro, because fucking COVID. So they say if there's a DJ with dancing, then, you know, whatever. People are going to bump and grind and wind up on that. And then you're going to get COVID. Yo, it's got me. I got the COVID. It's worth the wind and grind. So fucking, yeah. So I was like, why are you doing this? And they're like, because we can't have dancing, so we just hit up Yuck Yucks and we liked you, and my last name is B, so I don't know if I was just early in the catalog or if they looked through a bunch, because there's like 400 other comics on that roster. I can't imagine that they look through every single video, but they're like, yeah, we liked your stuff. And then she sent me an email. It was like, yeah, we liked your weed jokes on the video, and like you could tell them, and like you could do swearing is cool and stuff. And I was like, okay, like sick. So I only had to do 20, so I got there, and like the DJ had this like shitty fucking wireless mic, and I was holding it like how I normally hold my mic, like this, like from the bottom or whatever, because I'm a fucking professional and I speak into the microphone. But this wireless mic was so crappy that my hand was like fucking up the signal. Like it was only like a 40-foot distance, but and it's like my hand, and the guy's like, and my mic was cutting out. So I went on stage. DJ guy brings me on stage. He's a nice guy. You know, fucking pretty militant about his procedures, but whatever. Most DJ guys are, man. You kind of got to be, because you're dealing with lots of fucking stupid people for sure. And so he brought me like right on stage or whatever. Everyone was like having a smoke, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck, man. And like on stage was like where they were having like the speeches, which was next to the long table. So I wanted to perform in front of the bride and groom, but I was beside them, right? So they're all cranking their neck like this. And so I was like, hey, it's a wireless mic, so I'm going to go, you know, get Drew a little bit and kind of rip around the crowd. And yeah, it was all right. Like, man, it was hard. Like, it's a big, giant open room, big, giant fucking as much space as we could possibly, you know what I mean? Like, that's the name of the game right now. I was like, let's push it apart. Which is hard, man, to get a roll going. Like, I got him. The young people got it. And then the old people, I was trying to do my Zeppelin's-based material, and they kind of got it. But then there was, like, drunk people, and then just, like, people that were like, I don't, like, you know, comedy, it's not if it comes to you, it's a lot better to go to it rather than it come to you. Yeah. Because I don't know. I mean, they guess they knew and stuff like that, and it was all good, and it was fine, and I appreciate the work, and it was fun gig, but it was just hard as fuck, man. It was just really fucking hard, but they liked it, and I hold myself to like a pretty high standard, especially when it comes to like work and getting like doing the job of comedy rather than the art of comedy, because those are two completely separate things, and some guys can get fucking lost, and I was lost too. Not lost fully, but some guys can really conflate the two. They really think they're the same thing, the job of comedy and the art of comedy. And it all depends on what you want to do, you know? Do you want to be a fucking guy that can just go and bang it out at these like weird places and be like this Navy SEAL hitman of comedy that can just get dropped in anywhere and you know, you'll survive, like you'll improvise, adapt, and overcome, and you may not, you know, win the, you know, it's going to be hard and you might get them kind of, and then you did your best, and you know, you think it's like, well, I fucking turned that, you know, thing that didn't want it into some vaguely receptive semblance of a crowd. And and you can trick yourself into just doing that forever and thinking that like I was a comedian, which you were. I mean, on paper, but I think that we should have higher aspirations for ourselves other than just doing the job of comedy. Because it's a lofty responsibility that comes with this choosing to wear this, cloak around you, or choosing to take up the moniker of comedian, man. I don't think that should come lightly. Like, I think that should come with as much as dumb as that fucking sounds, but it's true, man, because we have an opportunity to kind of to sit outside and analyze ideas and complex ideas and kind of present them in a digestible way, which is humor, and maybe hope to affect some real thought in people, which I think can be the goal, man. Or it can be, it doesn't necessarily have to be the motivating factor of the material, but it definitely should be something that you should be working towards, is that you're like trying to find like an inner a truth that you're kind of like working towards, using humor as the vehicle. Man, Jimi Hendrix used a fucking Stratocaster to get there. Fucking, some people use anything. Some people you woodworking, Bob Ross used fucking paint art to get there. Like, it's just however you choose to get there. I think it should be, you're kind of working on the and that's the thing about how it doesn't, that life decision does not mesh into doing the job of comedy, because doing the job of comedy means that you're going to go in there and you're going to fucking smash no matter what. And that is the main goal. And if that's the main goal, then you can't go in there talking about like huge fucking ideas and maybe, like Bill Hicks can't do a corporate, you know what I mean? George Carlin isn't going to do a corporate. Richard Pryor, these guys aren't corporate comics, and sure, it's a fuck ton of money and you can learn the skill. Like I have it. And I honed it over on Blind Mike Simmons' dollar too. God rest his fucking soul, man. But that guy paid me to drive around with Mike Dambra all over Saskatchewan and just bomb doing hockey corporates and like little fundraisers until I figured out how to do it. You got to get the material down. You got to get this like widely relatable, easily transfer. People should leave being able to tell your jokes to their buddies. About like whatever, and like I figured that out, and then it's like now I'm trying to get out of that. But it's hard, man, because now you're pigeonholed into like, fuck, this is my job now. So I got to continue to do this. So that's why COVID has been this great blessing for me almost, man, because it's allowed me to take the time to just fucking step back and be like, hey, what are we actually doing here? I don't need this work. But now that I am back doing this corporate work, I find myself doing those same jokes and falling in that same rut of almost, it's the act now of the Alberta guy, whatever. And then it's almost just more like a one-man show that breaks the fourth wall with like room for improv, in between the chunks, rather than an actual like cohesive like through line, bit thing. But it's fine. I'm okay with that because I got to do, you got to do what you got to do. And we're in a fucking cocoon phase right now. And stand up isn't going to, like, what I want from stand up isn't even legal right now. So what am I actually currently aspiring for, yeah. I don't know why I started talking about that, but that seems like a pretty decent comedy for comedy nerds. If there's any comedy nerds out there, another rant for you guys. So I did the show and it was good, and that's what it is. And fucking A. And now with this Friday, I'm in like Kitchener, Waterloo, and then I'm in Burlington on Saturday at a Yuck Yucks, which is nice. Now I get to, when people come to the comedy, that's when you're afforded the ability to explore the art of it, because they came to see what you're doing there. If they're paying you to come to you, it's like, okay, we're looking for the laughs. But if they are coming to the thing, well, fuck, man, you came to the thing, and I'm doing what I'm doing, man. And if you didn't like it, well, fuck, whatever, fuck you. Go to another place then. But I'm not trying to, bomb here, but I am trying to work it out. I'm trying to fucking push it out here, and you came to my house. So listen to what I have to say. And if it wasn't as laughs per minute as you were looking for, or you didn't get what you wanted, or you thought you were gonna get, well then fucking don't come back then. But there's people in the crowd who are they coming for that exact reason, is they want to see that. And those are the people that you got to fucking do it for, man. I'd rather have fucking, I got like 5 or 6 like crazy straight up like you guys, man. You guys know who you are, man. Fucking Taryn, Nick, Mac, Joel, fucking Colette and Andre. You guys every day, man. All the motherfuckers who are active. You guys know what it is, man. And this is what it comes down to, is that how do we take this unit of 6 of us, right? Who fucking get it. You guys get it. I get it. You're with me. And then now how do we convert? I don't want no fucking half-assed fans, bro. I want you guys like you fucking guys who are listening to the podcast on YouTube without even me posting it. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. And the people who listen to the whole fucking thing, because I see the analyticals and I stopped looking at them, but I looked at one the other day and I shouldn't have. Not because it fucks with me, but it's just like, it's literally like half of people will drop off and then the other half I'll watch to the fucking last second. And it's like, that's a good thing for me, man. That's who we gotta be, man, is the fucking Drew crew. Okay, I'm fucking done. Am I done? Yeah, I don't know. This was a waste of no, it wasn't. Good comedy rant. Okay, so yeah, if you're in the greater Toronto area, I'll be in Kitchener and Burlington this weekend doing comedy. And now I'm going to do fucking homework, buddy, because that's what I do. I'm a homework guy. I do fucking homework. And I just chill. I'm never doing stand-up again.